In the world that we live right now, there are a lot of short pieces of content like this, and this that go viral without the person or the brand having to even talk to the camera. Okay, it can be totally faceless, meaning that you don't even have to be in the camera talking like I'm doing right now, or it can include you also in the video, in some shots of the video. So in this video, I'll show you how to create up to even 3,000 or even more pieces of content like that in just a few minutes with a few automations. And by the way, guys, I would highly appreciate if you subscribe to this channel. I'll be coming out with some crazy automations and crazy AI stuff that will take your abilities to the next level, and it would really help me in the channel. So without any further chit chat on my side, let's just dive in the video and I'll show you exactly how to do it. Okay, cool. So basically we have 5 steps in this process. The first one is ChatGPT, and I'm gonna show you exactly what we're gonna do right now. The next 2 steps is gonna be Canva, and I'm gonna show you why I'm talking about 2 steps. 4th step is gonna be make.com to create the automation. And then there is a 5th step with another software, which I forgot how it's called. Oh yeah. Okay, so 5th step is Buffer. 5th step is Buffer. Okay, so there are basically 2 different ways to go about it. The first one is if you have a specific brand in a specific niche, then you're going to be using the first prompt that I'm going to show you. And if you just want to create a lot of videos that can go viral faceless, in a faceless way, then you would do the second prompt. Okay, so cool. So this is the first script, and by the way, I'm going to have it in the description below. Just click the link and you're going to find it there. Cool. So there are different steps of this prompt. The first one is what I'm telling ChatGPT to be, which is be a master content creator. This is something which is very helpful if you do it. And by the way, I would suggest that you do this in ChatGPT 4.0. Now, the next thing is you're helping me create TikTok videos, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts for my niche channel. So over here, you would put the exact niche that your channel is in. For example, you can say fitness channel. Give me a very short script to include in my video. I want you to keep the content informative and always unique. Anyways, you will find the prompt under below, so just press enter over here. Okay, here we go. So I have the main idea, part 1 and part 2. And as you can see, the main idea is always unique, like build stronger muscles, boost your stamina, blah, 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 different things. And then there is a part 1 and part 2, which is like a very short sentence. Okay, so what you would do with this is you would just take it, you would copy. Cool, so you would have a spreadsheet like this, and it would have 3 columns. So the first column would be main idea, then part 1 and part 2, and then you would just paste the table that you just copied. Okay, cool. So this is the first way to go about it when you have a specific niche that you want to go after. And if you don't have a very specific niche and you just want to create content that can go viral, then you would basically paste this specific prompt, which is create 50 sets of facts in the same style as the below examples, and format them in a table where one column is the main idea, one column is part 1, and one column is part 2. Do not repeat any facts. This should be psychology facts, crush facts, male facts, girls facts, relationships facts, and other similar facts like the above. And over here I say keep the facts engaging, polarizing, over the top, and relatable to everyone or people in particular situations. And the reason for that is because you want to create content that people can easily relate, people can share, because in that way then people are going to share it, then the platform is going to push the specific video even higher, and then you can easier go viral. Okay, so let's just do this. Cool. So as you can see, there are unique facts over here that people can easily relate. For example, sharing secrets can strengthen your relationship. So like people like seeing stuff like that. Okay, so and in this way you can just create 1,000 different videos, and then you can just take them and then post them on YouTube completely automatically. And then I'm going to show you exactly how to do it with TikTok and Instagram so that they're scheduled to go out. Okay, so cool. So basically over here you just copy this table, tick, copy, you would paste it over here. Okay, cool. So let's say for this video that you want to create something in the fitness niche. So next step is to go to Canva, and then you go over here, create a design, and you go to Instagram story. And over here, what I would suggest is to create different videos, and I'll show you how to very easily create videos in order to not have 1,000 videos of the exact same video with different captions on it. But what I would suggest is you go over here to elements and you say, for example, fitness, go to videos, you would go over here to tools and then vertical. And then there are many videos that you can choose from and many different combinations that you can do. So what I would do is, for example, I would take this video, then I would go over here to trim and I would cut it back down to like 2.5 seconds. Then I would add a page over here, and then, for example, I could take this video over here, do the same, again 2.5 seconds, and then I would end off with another video, for example this one, it looks very nice, and again I would trim it back down to 2.5 seconds. And if, for example, you want to put your own logo here, I'm going to show you a very easy way to do it. So you would stay here at elements, and then you would take over here shapes, you would do this, and I'm going to show you a very basic way to do it, but you can do it however you want. I would go over here, transparency, cut it back down a bit, and then I would go to my logo. Okay, cool. And then I would add the logo over here. Then I would click animate, and then you can choose whatever kind of animation you want. I kind of like this baseline animation. You can actually include your tagline. If you have like a tagline, you can include it here. Let's say that your tagline is live with strength, which is a very random one, but anyways. And let's say I want to animate this one too. Cool. All right, so this is what we have right now. All right, so next thing that you want to do is go to apps, then go to audio, and then just choose a song that is nice. So let me just choose a song over here. All right, I like this one. Cool. So I chose my music, and then I would download it. All right, fantastic. So now what I would do, if you want to create 1,000 different ones, is that I would create 10 videos like that, so that the people that watch your videos are not very bored and are not thinking like, oh my God, like it's the same thing over and over again. Okay, so I would create 10 different videos like this. And then the next step would be to upload the video that I just downloaded. I would go over here to file, create new design, and then go to Instagram story again. Cool. And I would just drop the video here, which is ready. All right, the next step is to go over here to apps, go to search and search for bulk. And then you would click on bulk create over here. And then you would go to enter data manually. Cool. So then you would go back to the spreadsheet and you would just copy pretty much everything with the main idea, part 1 and part 2 included. And you would just paste it over here. And then when you have everything ready, you just click on done. Next step is to take a subheading over here, add it here, and name it main idea. And then I would suggest just turn the letters to white and then go to effects, background, and have a black background, or you can have whatever background you want. Okay, you can just experiment with different things and different colors, whatever you like and whichever are the colors of your brand. Okay, cool. So let's say that I want to keep it black, and then we have main idea, then we have part 1, and then part 2. And the next step would be to go back to bulk create, and then you see over here it says connect data. You click on connect data, and you would connect the main idea over here with the column of main idea that we just uploaded. So you would just click here, main idea, then you would click on part 1, and then you would just connect data to part 1, and then you click on part 2, connect data part 2. Cool. And then continue. Now if you click generate 20 designs, you're going to have a problem, which is the fact that every single sentence is going to be active for the whole video, which doesn't look that good. Cool. So how we fix it is you don't click on generate 20 designs, but first you would click on the main idea and you would go to show timing, and then you would change the duration of that specific text on the video. All right, so the main idea, you would just go over here and you would drag it down to exactly 5 seconds. The reason that you want to drag it down to 5 seconds, we created this video, was 2.5 seconds the first clip, 2.5 seconds the second clip, which is 5 seconds, and then the last clip has the logo and the tagline. Okay, now if you don't have a logo and the tagline, you can just, I don't know, you can just keep the main idea for the whole video. So we're done with this, and then you would click on part 1, and then part 1, let's say I want to come 0.3 seconds in, and then end at 2.5 seconds exactly. And then part 2, I want it to stop at exactly 5 seconds. And now I need to do some math over here. 5 seconds, it would be 2.5 seconds. Cool. All right, so let's see how it looks like now. Okay, not perfect, so let me just do this. Perfect. Oops, almost perfect. The main idea has to end at 5 seconds exactly. Cool. So let's look at it now. Fantastic. Now it's very good. Now you would click on generate 20 designs. All right, let's see. Looks good. And then that's the next one. All right, so you have 20 different videos that look like this. Now, it's not the craziest editing, the craziest effects on the video. If you want something like that, then the first time that you download the video from Canva, you can put it in CapCut and then just add different transitions and effects like that. But if you want to keep it very simple, you can do something like that. And then the next step would be download the different videos that we just created. And I just want to make a comment on the fact that if you don't have a specific niche that you want to go after and you want to do the other way that we just discussed, you can literally take videos like this and do the same thing with just a video, or you can take a video like this, maybe just edit video, and then you can dim the video a bit and stuff like that. Okay, so it's very, very simple. All right, so now back to the file that we just downloaded. You need to click over here, download pages as separate files, because otherwise you're gonna download a video of 2.5 minutes straight. Okay, so again, click download. All right, so the next step would be to take all of these different files that you just downloaded and go to Dropbox, click, and just drop them at Dropbox. All right, so next step is to go to make.com over here, and we're gonna create the automation for the YouTube Shorts specifically. And you would basically go here and click on this little plus sign. And then you have to search for a repeater. Cool. And then the initial value over here would be 1, and then the number of the repeats will be as many files as you have uploaded at Dropbox. So if you have uploaded, for example, 1,000 files over here, you would say 1,000, but for me, I would just say 20. Okay, and the next step is you just click over here to add another module, and then you would select Dropbox over here because we have uploaded all of the different videos at Dropbox. And then you would go over here to download a file. So download the file, and then you need to create a connection with your Dropbox account. So you would click over here and then save, allow. Fantastic. So here you would click over here that says map a file path, and you would click on select a file. Okay, you want that. And then you would click over here that says click here to choose file. So I would go in the folder that I created in my Dropbox folder. Yeah, just to confirm, it's the Shorts folder. So I would click Shorts, and then there is another plus sign over here. You click it, and then you have to click the specific video that you want to upload. Okay, so you would click whatever you want to click, you just click it because this is not the end. And then the reason that, and then the next step is to click on map over here, because otherwise the repeater that we have as a first step just repeats, right? So if you just leave it like that, then it's just gonna repeat the downloading of the first file as we have it over here. and then it would just repeat, and upload the same file to YouTube. Okay, so you don't want that. So over here, you just turn on mapping, and then you delete number 1. Then you click on this little eye sign. Fantastic. So what this does is that the repeater is gonna start with number 1, and then it's going to continue until number 20, and it's gonna download every single one. Okay, so I don't know if it's too technical for you, but just do it like that. If you don't understand it, just do it exactly as I show you. So you click on OK, and then you would click on add another module over here, and you click on YouTube, upload the video. And then you have to create a connection on YouTube, and then you have to title the video. So you know what, because I don't have specific individual titles and I want to have specific individual titles, I will go back to ChatGPT. All right, so we have everything here. I would just say add a 4th column with individual titles for YouTube Shorts. All right, so my ChatGPT does not work right now, but this is what you would do. So you would add a 4th column with individual titles for YouTube Shorts. Then you would just copy everything, paste it here, and then you would have the different titles over here. So now listen to me carefully. What you need to do is you need to delete this, and then you need to cut this, and you need to paste it back over here at the first row. I'll explain exactly why. Okay, it's gonna be a bit disorganized over here in the spreadsheet, but there is a very good reason why you need to do it like that. So you go back to make, and before doing anything with the title and YouTube, actually you need to create another column over here in between, which you basically just right click over here, and then you click on add the module. And I'm just gonna create it again here just so you see exactly what I did. So you would go over here, add the module, Google Sheets, and you would find specifically get a cell, and you would click on that. Then you would go to select from the list, and then you would find the exact spreadsheet ID in your Google Drive. You would find the exact file and the exact folder and the spreadsheet that you need, and then you would click on sheet 1, because for me it's sheet 1 over here. And then over here at cell, you would basically take the column over here that you have the different titles, which is the D, column D, and then you would click on this one, the repeater. You would click on the output from the repeater. And the reason that you do that is because the repeater is going to start from the initial value, which is 1, and it's going to go to 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Okay, so when it does that, the way that we have created the videos and the way that we have uploaded the videos at Dropbox, it's going to start with the first video over here, which the main idea is build stronger muscles, go to the next one, next one, next one, next one. Okay, so in the same way, we want to extract the title from the spreadsheet for that video. The repeater is going to go 1, 2, 3. So D1, which is for the first video, D1 is going to be title 1, which is this specific cell. This is D1. And the reason that we have deleted the column name, which is title, is because otherwise all of these different titles are going to be D2, D3, D4, but we need to start with D1. Okay, and it needs to correspond with D1, which is this one. Okay, anyways, hopefully it's not very complicated or very confusing, but if you don't understand it, just do it exactly as I show you. And then the next thing that you need to do is you need to go to YouTube and upload the video over here. And then the title, you need to go over here, you need to click on the value, and then you just choose the video category, which for example it can be entertainment, education, or whatever else. And then what I would suggest is not to upload all of the videos all together, but you schedule them with specific intervals. Okay, you can choose the interval to be 1 day, like every single day one video gets uploaded. It can be 2 days, it can be a week, or whatever. So let's say that we want to do it every single day, like every single day you have a video. So you would just choose private over here. So now the magic happens at the publish ad field. Okay, so you need to go over here to the calendar, and because we're going to space it out in days, then you would need to click on add days. Then the next thing is to click on now over here in between the add days and the semicolon over here, and then you need to select the number of days that you want to space it out as. Okay, so This is gonna be 1. But if you leave it like that, then every single video is gonna be scheduled for 1 day from now. So you're gonna have 1,000 videos uploaded tomorrow. So if you don't wanna do that, then you need to go back to the math functions, multiply, and you need to go back to this little star, and then you need to click on the repeater value, okay, the value that you got from the repeater. And this is very important because you need to, like, every single time it repeats, it's gonna schedule for the next day, like for 1 day from now, and you don't want to have every single video scheduled the next day. Okay, cool. So description, again, let me tell you something. You can do the same exact thing that I showed you for the title over here with the description, and just create a specific description for every single different video, every single individual video. And then you basically just get the value, but for the descriptions, and just do exactly the same thing with the descriptions over here, which basically you would not have any column head for the descriptions, but then you would have them all in a row. Cool. And then I just run it once. I just stopped the workflow. As you can see, it runs very well, and the scheduled date for the first one is 1 day from now. The second one is the day after tomorrow, and then it would continue like that. Okay, so this is how you do it for YouTube specifically, and then you have a bunch of shorts scheduled for YouTube on autopilot, and then for TikTok, Instagram, and actually for Facebook too. You have Buffer. You just connect your Facebook account, your Instagram account, and TikTok account over here to Buffer, and you just basically add a post. But you would just create a post, select and drop the file. It's a bit more manual on Buffer, but this is how you would do it, because for now there is no option for Make.com or Zapier or any other automation tool I know of to upload files on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. Okay, so it has to be a bit more manual, but this is how you do it with one specific platform. So guys, this is basically how you do it. Hopefully you like this video, and again, if you like content like that, please subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to grow this channel into a very fantastic community of people that are interested in AI, systems, lead generation, expanding businesses and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, please help me out in my goal, and look forward to the next videos because I'm coming out with a lot of good stuff. Okay, so with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.